there will never be a regime change here. There will always be the people of Zimbabwe in control.
That was 2007. 10 years later, when the people let their views be known, albeit encouraged by Zimbabwe's military, Robert Mugabe ignored them and then surprised them when he didn't announce his resignation in a widely predicted TV address.
I thank you and good night.
After 37 years in control, Mugabe found it hard to let go. He's made a career by deftly outmanoeuvring potential rivals. One of the first to be sidelined was Joshua Nkomo. A fellow liberation fighter, Nkomo was leader of the ZAPU party. Mugabe merged them with his Zanu-pf party. Their alliance was uneasy, and Nkomo was relegated to the figurehead role of vice president. At the turn of the century, Mugabe started seizing farms owned by whites to appease supporters angry at the slow pace of land reform. The economy shrank by a third. Unemployment soared above 80%. Out of this economic turmoil, another rival emerged.
We must give Mugabe a resounding defeat.
Morgan Tsvangirai formed the Movement for Democratic Change. He became popular enough to risk defeating Mugabe in a presidential election runoff in 2008. Tsvangirai was beaten up, frequently arrested and intimidated. Dozens of his supporters were killed, allegedly by ZANU-PF thugs. The MDC leader withdrew from the election. Worried about the stability of its neighbour, South Africa forced both men into a coalition. Tsvangirai became prime minister, but Mugabe retained control of the police, army and secret service, and with that, the real power. Mugabe won the election 4 years ago by a landslide. Tsvangirai's supporters said voter registration lists were manipulated. Critics said Mugabe was just as ruthless at dealing with rivals in his own party. War veteran and Vice President Joyce Mujuru was fired in 2014, accused of corruption and plotting to assassinate Mugabe. This time, Mugabe's wife Grace was seen as instrumental in engineering Mujuru's downfall. It was the clearest signal yet that Mugabe was now not only protecting his own position, but also laying the path for his wife to succeed him. The sacking of Emmerson Mnangagwa made that obvious. The vice president, nicknamed the Crocodile, had been in pole position to succeed Mugabe. Firing him cleared the way for his wife. But this time the 93-year-old president had gone too far. Mnangagwa is close to the military leadership, and they stepped in. After 37 years, Robert Mugabe's days of exercising unchallenged power were over.